Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Khan, and today we're going to be reviewing Crosshairs from the Transformers The Last Knight, Studio Series 92. I ended up picking up Crosshairs because the only other Crosshairs I have is the Age of Extinction Crosshairs, which is this fella. So as you can see in this image, I ended up seeing that it looks like a way better and cleaner transformation. So I was like, I gotta go ahead and pick this up. So we're gonna be doing a review real quick, and we're gonna see how much better he is. So yeah, let's open him up. So out of the box, Crosshairs comes with this really cool background that we get in every Studio series, the instructions manual, and the robot himself, Crosshairs, with his gun. I haven't taken any of the plastic rubber bands off, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, this is Crosshairs. This is how he looks like coming out of the box. And one thing that I will point out is that the back side, his backpack, I guess you could say, is this, which comes separate. In the box, it was still behind him, but it was detached. And the purpose is for you to detach it right here. Where that circle is right there, you don't have that right there, so it can go in. So we're gonna do that right now, see how it looks. So this is Crosshairs after finally being able to put the backpack on, which in my opinion was a little bit of a hassle. And he does look like he has a big backpack on, right? So here's the backpack. As you can see, it's a big backpack. It's a pretty big backpack. Now I'm gonna be honest, I think so far this is the best Crosshairs I've seen. Let's take a look at that face real quick. See if we can get some really good detail. So in my opinion, look at the face. This is one of the best representations of Crosshairs, just by seeing how much detail they put on that face, including his goggles and everything. Like, it just has really good detail, and I really do like this figure compared to the fact that I have the Age of Extinction figure, which here it is right here. It's not a bad figure either, but if you compare it, how big the differences are, there's a whole, you know, the Studio series is in a whole another level. Not only is, like, let's look at the detail on this one. There's not enough detail. Like, you need detail, right? And this is how it looks like, the back, right? He's supposed to have a trench coat, and this is the best that they could do it in the Age of Extinction. And I believe in the Studio series, it's so much better. Yes, there's still a big backpack still there, but in the movie, since he was made to have a trench coat, you know, they had to make some sort of sacrifice there, and it's the fact that he's gonna have a big backpack. And not only that, for him having this big backpack, it's actually pretty small because they had to do it as close as they can to him, and it's not even bulking out too much. Yes, it's a big backpack going down and a little bit over here, but it's not going right. It's not like this. So in my opinion, I think this is a really good figure. And I know a lot of people might be bothered by the fact that it has a big backpack, because there's not a lot of Transformers that's, you know, that have that. But I'm really surprised at the fact that they made this trench coat look a lot better than they previously did, right? And I like the fact that they still gave him a lot of detail in that face to make him look really cool. And being a Michael Bay figure, I think that they did really great on this figure. I think that he lives up to it, and I hope his Corvette is gonna look really awesome too. So we're gonna do that right now real quick, but let's see. I'll show you the articulation right here of him. So he can't really move his arm that much because he has like some sort of shoulder pad right there. Let's look at the articulation. Let's see. his knee right there. Good articulation on the legs, not really on the side, or they'll start falling off. Let's see. Put that back on. It's easy to put back on, but it is kind of scary because it makes you wonder if it's going to, you know, break the next time you accidentally do that. His head, I noticed that his head has a little bit of articulation, not that much. He can't really, you know, this is as far as his head will go. There we go. Managed to focus it. So yeah, his head won't go up, not really, down a little bit, bending over, I guess. So I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is one of the best, I think this is as best as they could get Crosshairs to look. I think that it's amazing for what they could do. He's a really cool figure just looking at him. And I know, like I said, the backpack is going to be an issue, but I'm not sure if I'm going to display him like this or his Corvette, depending on how his Corvette looks. And I'll also show you this Corvette, so we'll see the difference between the Age of Extinction and then the Studio Series, The Last Night. Of course, this is from the last movie, and then this is from the Age of Extinction, but like I said, they're the same figure, same Corvette, and we're going to take a look and see how they look. So let's transform Crosshairs, the Studio Series, and let's see how he looks like. Real quick before we do that though, I didn't show the back, so I do want to show the back real quick, and I want to show how that backpack is so we can get a good look at that. I just want you guys to see how that backpack is. Real quick though, I do want to show you the backpack. Just want you to see how. So just before I convert him real quick and into his Corvette, I just wanted you to take a look at the backpack. See how it's, you know, just to see how it's stuck on there. And as you can see, this is gonna fold out into that, right? So I just wanted you to see that real quick. And look at the detail. We'll look at the detail real quick here of the car. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Alright, and in order to transform Crosshairs, I do have a few nitpicks that I want to point out. These things that are part of this trench coat right here, they will pop out very easily, as you can see. They can be put back very easily, but I am scared that in one of those situations I'm going to end up breaking it. So I don't like that. So this is the weapon storage, which that's a plus. I thought that was pretty cool. They're going to be the side doors of the Corvette. But the other nitpick that I have is, we'll have two more. This is his backpack, right? They came separate when I opened that box, and it's supposed to go here, which is fine, but this ball joint will pop out a lot very easily, and I just don't like that. Another one is that right on top of that ball joint, the wing for the Corvette, it's supposed to go on those prongs right there, and here I can place it. That's how it's supposed to be. And then just doing the transformation or him moving, it will literally just cause the wing to fall off randomly, and you're not even using that much force, and I don't like that. So because of that, I think I might be having Crosshairs in his vehicle mode. Just, you know, that's how I'm going to display him in his vehicle mode, because as much as I like that detail on his face and stuff, I don't want to lose the wing or, you know, the backpack. I don't want anything like that to get damaged. So, but we'll see. So this is Crosshairs again. Let's do the transformation. So how I started doing it, and I thought that was the easiest way to do it, is we start off with the hands, close the fists, you know, hide them in there. Very common in a lot of Transformers. Next, we're going to make his feet, you know, look inward, and then we're going to push them up. So same thing on the other side, inward, and then we're going to push them up. So now the feet are kind of like, you know, touching. Next, oh, you see that? Popped right out like nothing. Next, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to work on the kneecaps. So I like to push the knee forward and then push the knee, like make sure the kneecap goes over his thigh, right? So like that. See how this is his kneecap? So make sure his kneecap goes over his thigh. So yeah, as you can see, those parts of the trench coat, they just easily fall off, and I don't like that. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna break the car more easily, the transformer more easily, and I really don't like that. So next thing we're gonna do is just we're gonna flip it around and then make sure that we detach right here. So this was before, right? And we're gonna detach right there. So just make sure that detaches, and then we're gonna bring those parts back. But he's detached, so this should be showing, this part right here. Okay, so now we're gonna work on his backpack. Let's go around, let's see. So what I like to do here is bring this down. Ooh. So there goes his backpack again. I like to keep it like this, kind of like, you know, the wings. And then what I'm gonna end up doing here is, yeah, I'm just gonna put the backpack back on. I'm gonna see if I could do it without the backpack, but it might be more difficult later on. There we go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift his arms. We'll make his arms go back, right? So, you know, kind of like if he was stretching, and then turn them around and make sure those arms. So they have these prongs here. Let's see if you can see them. See how they have these prongs right here? There's one here and one on this side. So when you turn him around, when you move his arms back, make sure that those prongs are looking towards him. I believe it's towards him. It will be a little. So yeah, they're gonna be pointing the back of his head, if that makes sense. Come on. Oh, there goes another of that part of that trench coat again. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright. So it's supposed to look like this, right? And it looks weird, but that's how it is. For now, that's how we're going to keep it. Just for now. Alright, and then, did I draw both parts of it? No, it's just one part. Thought both of them fell out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lower these down like this, right? They're going to be the side doors of the Corvette. And then we're going to spin this around. So this is how it was. And then we're going to spin this around. Make sure it doesn't pop out from place. And then we're going to open everything up. Hopefully, like I said, not popping out from where it's supposed to be. Oh, okay, well, it popped out. So I'll just extend it right here. And then I think I'll put it back in here. Yeah. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to look at the feet. The feet have also these prongs, as you can see here. Each one has one. And it's going to go, there's like clear plastic on the bottom of the car right there. You see that right here? That's where they're supposed to go in. So make sure they click in. There we go. I think it sounded like they were in. Okay. Pretty sure they're in. Now, we're going to bring these, which is the part of that trench coat that I didn't like, and we're going to make sure they go over the hood of the car. And then it'll click. Push a little bit down, and it'll easily fall into place. There we go. Right? So this is how it's supposed to look like. So now the only thing we need is those doors, and then, you know, that's all you have to do. Make sure it goes, you cover this little prong right here, this plastic, the transparent prong. Just make sure you cover that, and you basically just click everything into place. There we go. Oh, this part came out. So there we go. So this is how it's supposed to look like right now, right? So those hands, remember? So now we're gonna turn that and then push it down, and it's also gonna have its own click sounds that it's, you know, inserted the right way. There we go. I can barely hear that one. So now the hands, they have those prongs. Can you see them? They're gonna go inside that car right there. So that's it. Both of them do that. Do it on both hands. Sorry. Do it on both hands. Let's see. Can be difficult sometimes. There's one. I'm gonna do this one. And there's the other one. So this is how it's supposed to look on the bottom of the car. Okay? And that's it. That's, oh, come on. There we go. I think they didn't click well the first time. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. And just to add the the accessory of the wing. I mean, it looks nice like this already, right? It's a nice Corvette. Just looking at it, I think it's probably way better than the Edge of Extinction one. I don't have the original. I can't remember what the other one was. But there is another Crosshairs, and I didn't get that one. But this one, I believe, is way better. I mean, the Corvette in this, it just looks way nicer, to be honest. And I mean, for sure, I think I'm gonna have them in this vehicle mode, just because it looks a lot better. So, I mean, let's get a good detail on that. I mean, and then you can see Crosshairs goggles there. But it's a really good and easy transformation. It looks more difficult than it is, but it's not. It's really easy. That wing came off again. But everything is neatly, you know, in there, placed in there. And I'm just scared of, you know, some of those accessories. Oh, well, I'm just scared of some of those accessories coming off and popping out, breaking, you know. Also me breaking stuff over here, dropping everything. But yeah, this is a very cool transformation. Rating this, if I were to rate it, because they made the cape transformer. Well, it's not a cape. It's I forgot what you call it. That coat. They made it really well on this transformer, and they, you know, he was really good the way they made him. So I have a lot of small nitpicks. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5. He's not a 9 because, well, actually, I think I'm gonna change the rating system. We're not doing 1 through 10 anymore. We're gonna do 1 through 5. So I'm gonna go with a 4. 4 out of 5 stars. I think this is a really good transformer. Colors are way better than I thought they were gonna be, and I'm happy that I picked it up. I think he was really cool, and I'm glad Studio Series made Crosshairs again. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad that it came out way better than the previous ones that I've seen. And I think it's a pickup if you ever find this on discount, or, you know, if you're iffy about it and it's on discount, pick it up. I think it's a really good car, vehicle, and also on robot mode. It's just very awesome. Let me compare it to the one that I had, which is the Age of Extinction Crosshairs. Let me see if I can, I'm gonna transform him real quick, and I'm gonna show you the vehicle mode. So here is the Age of Extinction Crosshairs that I had before this, and let's make a comparison real quick. As you can see, the Age of Extinction, it's more chunky, if that makes sense, and you could just tell how much more neatly and tighter is the new the Last Night, the Studio Series one. And also, they didn't do the design on both sides for some weird reason. I'm not sure. They didn't do the design of the those stripes on both sides. But this is the only Crosshairs that I had before, and you know what? I'm glad that I got this one. And it's also, I like this, you know, just having them closer together. I really do prefer this green as well. This one's much more of a, I don't know, like a highlighter green. And I don't know, it just gives me like highlighted green, and this one's just, in my opinion, just way better green. Gives it more of a race car, you know, look to it. And the wing fell off again, but there we go. This is Crosshairs vehicle mode, and I do recommend 4 out of 5. I think this is a really good pickup. If you guys ever get your hands on this, I do recommend, totally recommend. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I am uploading more videos now. I have a bunch of more stuff that I'm going to be doing reviews on. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe.